Before the first pharaoh, before the pyramids, there was Kush, a kingdom cradled by the Nile. Its people, the Nubians, felt a profound connection to the Eternal One, a faith born from Africa's heart, Ethiopia, not today's Ethiopia, but the ancient kingdom of Kush, whose center was Meroë in modern Sudan, the true land once called Ethiopia. Their belief was unique, a single unseen creator, not a pantheon of gods. The Eternal One was the breath in their lungs, the warmth of the sun, the flow of the river. This monotheism was revolutionary, perhaps even predating others. The story of Kush is not about discovery, but remembrance, a truth whispered for millennia. Beyond riches and power, their spiritual wealth set them apart. Their faith was personal, direct, and quietly confident. The quest for a single creator is a human story, and its earliest chapters may have been written along the Nile. The river of memory flows from Kush, carrying the story of the Eternal One. Nubia, a bridge between Africa and the Mediterranean, was famed for its gold and its spirit. Its people, renowned archers and traders, built cities and crowned powerful queens. Yet their true treasure was an unshakable faith, a focus on one creator. Amidst temples and markets they saw the divine, in the river's flood, the stars, and their community's strength. Their world was not ruled by many gods, but anchored by one. This spiritual foundation gave Kush resilience for over 3,000 years, even ruling Egypt as pharaohs. Through prosperity and struggle, their belief in the Eternal One remained their anchor. He was not just worship, he was their identity and strength. In a world crowded with gods, Ra, Zeus, Jupiter, the Nubians heard a single clear note. While others built idols for every force of nature, Kush believed in one creator above all. Their god was unseen, the universal intelligence behind life. This was a quiet rebellion against idolatry, a faith of elegant simplicity. While neighbors filled tombs with images, Nubians trusted the Eternal One. They traded with empires, saw Egypt's temples, but held to their profound faith. Their relationship with the divine was direct and personal, no need for an army of priests. The voice of the Creator was heard in the reeds, the cry of a child, the desert stars. This belief unified their civilization, fostering purpose and unity. Theirs was a faith of immense power, quietly shaping their world. In Kush, the single voice of the Eternal One rose above the ancient chorus. The belief in one creator wasn't unique to Kush. The Israelites too worshipped a singular God, Yahweh. Both faiths stood apart from their polytheistic neighbors, envisioning a unified cosmos. Kush and Israel were connected by trade and ideas. The Hebrew texts speak of Kush with respect and spiritual significance. Their shared monotheism hints at a deeper connection, a global awakening to one God. The God worshipped today shares the essence of the Eternal One of Kush and Yahweh of Israel. This challenges the idea that monotheism began in only one place. Instead, it suggests a truth emerging in different lands, like springs from a common source. The Nubians were not on the periphery, they were at the heart of the sacred story. Their faith echoes through the ages, part of a universal divine mystery. The prophets of Israel spoke of Kush in honored terms, foreseeing a time when its people would bring gifts to God. Isaiah described in voice from Kush, tall, smooth-skinned, from a land divided by rivers, bringing offerings to Mount Zion. This was not conquest but honored participation, a shared spiritual destiny. Africa was not a recipient but an active participant in God's plan. Zephaniah declared, "From beyond the rivers of Kush my worshippers will bring me offerings." God claimed the Nubians as his own, recognizing their faith. These prophecies are a roadmap, placing Kush at the center of sacred history. Long before missionaries arrived, God already had a people in Africa. The story of Kush is not of a land waiting to be discovered, but of a kingdom woven into the fabric of prophecy. Their greatest offering was a faithful heart. Centuries later, prophecy came alive on a road from Jerusalem. A high official from Kush, treasurer to the queen, journeyed to worship in Jerusalem, drawn by the God his ancestors knew. His pilgrimage was a testament to devotion, fulfilling ancient prophecies. On his return, he read Isaiah's words about a suffering servant, seeking understanding. His journey was both physical and spiritual, a quest for deeper truth. He had the text and the prophecy, but needed a guide. The desert road, once empty, was about to become a place of revelation. The official search would soon connect the ancient faith of Kush with a new chapter. A divine encounter was about to unfold. As the official pondered Isaiah, Philip, a follower of Jesus, was guided to the same road. Hearing the official read aloud, Philip asked, "Do you understand what you are reading?" The official, humble despite his status, replied, "How can I, unless someone explains?" He invited Philip into his chariot, breaking barriers of rank and culture. Philip explained how Isaiah's suffering servant was fulfilled in Jesus, the Lamb of God. For the official, this was the missing piece. The God of his ancestors now had a face and a story. The ancient faith of Kush connected with the gospel's good news. The prophecies became a living reality, resonating deep within his soul. In the desert, a new light dawned. As they traveled, they came upon water, a rare sight in the desert. Moved by faith, the official asked, "What is stopping me from being baptized?" Philip replied, "If you believe with all your heart, you may." The official declared, "I believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God." With that, every barrier vanished. Faith was the only requirement. The chariot stopped, and together they entered the water. Under the vast sky, Philip baptized the official, a powerful act of transformation. He became one of Africa's first Christian converts, fulfilling prophecy in his journey and heart. When they emerged, Philip was taken away, and the official went home rejoicing. He returned not just as a treasurer, but as an ambassador of a new faith. The river of faith in Kush was joined by a powerful new current. The Nile, a river of memory, has witnessed the faith of Nubia and the fulfillment of prophecy. It remembers the devotion of a people who knew the Eternal One before his name was spoken elsewhere. The story of Kush is not closed. It's a living legacy flowing through Africa and the world. The baptism of the Kushite official marked a new beginning, merging ancient African monotheism with Christianity. Africa's spiritual heritage is profound. It was never forgotten by God. The Eternal One listened to prayers from Africa's heart long before others arrived. The continent was a cradle of faith, not a spiritual void. The river flows on. The Eternal One still listens. Africa's journey of faith is a testament to an enduring connection with the Creator. The river of memory and hope will never run dry. If this story touched your heart, don't let it end here. Share it, subscribe, and join this journey, where Africa's past meets God's eternal plan. Africa was never forgotten, and the Eternal One still reigns over her story.